This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington.
These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up
with the Washington football team. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one. That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Smith.
He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
He's brought down at the
That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
And the Washington first down.
Smith on 1st down. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Here's Smith.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
To number 80.
A 15-yard touchdown grab. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead.
Extra point.
It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
It's the Washington 7, Seahawks nothing. Dustin Hopkins.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Washington 7, Seahawks nothing.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Throwing is Wilson. Forced out to his left. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Wilson. Room here to run. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down.
15 yards. It's now 3rd down and 8.
To throw is Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. Here's Wilson. Short throw to Disley. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
To Will Disley. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Wilson. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up
3rd and 2. Now Wilson. Being chased out left. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 32-yard line. 1st down Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. Now they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. He's got the first down inside the 10. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
They'll try to run with Carson. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's Carson. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And his kick is good.
That ties the game at 7. Jason Myers to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Smith. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10, Smith. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup there.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
To throw again on 2nd down. Smith. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They go play action here on 1st down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurate.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. It's a big play there for Seattle. 62 yards. He's got it. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Throwing again here on second down, this time complete.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
6 yards. And it's third.
From the gun on third down, Smith. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Smith. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line.
15 yards on the play. First down.
First down, Gibson. Down to the 25.
Antonio Gibson.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left.
That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
A run here for J.D. McKissick.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Smith now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas there to make the grab.
And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Hopkins with the extra point. And we are tied at 14. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25.
What's up?
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 77 yards. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Washington 14.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. Throwing again on 2nd down. Smith. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Washington. 43 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson taking it in. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter.
21 apiece. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Wilson steps away to his left. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the play.
40-yard line.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. The toss running left. This is Penny. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And a short gain here, down to the 22.
On the carry.
Tackle made by Chase Young.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board. But give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
First down.
Smith now to throw. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
22 yards. First down, Washington.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Now Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. They'll fake it. Now Smith. That's complete to his tight end Sprinkle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Now it's Smith. The throw taken in by Sims. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Smith. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 23 yards the pickup there.
And the Washington first down.
So now it all comes down to Dustin Hopkins.
For the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play in overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
DJ Reed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Washington